I paid hotel to camp them, to train them. I spent sometimes, though I said, like I always say, support, sponsorship from friends and family. If I'm not spending, it's 2 million, 2.5 million, just camp posting. Then this sponsor promised this price, and this sponsor was food voucher and eatery in Amasoma at Spring Kitchen. Okay. That was the promise then. So I told her to brief us on our pet project that will pursue it, and it will benefit her, the brand, and the university community. She did not. Now she went to chat with this sponsor privately to monetize that voucher. They sent her this money. She did not tell me, the organizer.
How much?
I don't even know how much they gave to her, but she did not tell me, the organizer. I was told by my worker, who is my friend, that she was trying to, at that stage, trying to have relationship with. And I noticed it and I said, don't bring it to my brand because it's what I don't practice. I don't want my name to be dragging but wrongly on this campus because students say a lot of things. So you cannot be working with me and be having an affair with my contestant or my queen, especially my queen. So she told him she has collected this money. I wasn't aware, to thank this person. So I suspended her. She was on suspension. And when you're on suspension, you're not active. Our involvement in this Niger Delta Dream Queen and Bayelsa Dream Queen pageants was not from me. The director of socials then sent numbers because he said free forms for NDE students.
He's paying for them.
Yes, Mr. Richard said free form for NDE students. 10 free forms or so. So I was the one that even called the director of socials, give me this number. That was when I found out it was the same Richard Franklin that I know. Boy. When this girl saw me at the audition, she snubbed me. No exchange of pleasantry, nothing. No courtesy. But I was just there. After the audition was looking very correct. They wrote the exams, everything. We scored them. In short, I was one that marked their scripts. I went to Udemy to mark their script, so we have to select. This Nancy of a girl, they fixed a day for camp. Nancy resumed that camp 2 days before other contestants. I wasn't aware. It was when I went to bring something that Mr. Richard told me Nancy is in one of the hotel rooms.
I mean, she gets something to do with them.
Exactly, I don't know. They have been communicating. So it's very annoying dragging me into it. This same Nancy was introduced to me, by my nephew, my cousin's son. This same Nancy, she's already a spoiled brat. That's been collecting weekly money from him. I'll be telling him that she has infection. She wants to treat 50,000 for a boy that is not sleeping with you.
Collecting money from your cousin?
From that, my nephew. Your nephew? My cousin's son. Now you're acting as if they rape you or something. I asked her. They told her, they manipulated that girl actually. They told her that I hate her. I asked them to disqualify her from camp, to remove her from camp. She called me one day and she was crying bitterly. That why do you hate me and all that? I don't know. That was the period. Richard has already deceived that girl, and then I'm not sure they raped her in that Udemy. Nobody raped that girl. She willingly gave in. I'm not supporting Richard, but I am sure because most of those girls, I know how they behaved in that camp. And if you talk to them, they'll go and report to Richard. If you just advise them, some of them will go and report to Richard. So involving my name, I find it very offensive. And I am challenging Nancy to go to court or even arrest me and then bring proof that I denied her of her price is 1 and I gave a number to Mr. Richard Franklin. That's all I want.
So we had this part that this Richard Franklin is actually molesting and collecting money from the girls. I don't know what her name is. Nancy. Is it Nancy?
Nancy, I don't know. There are many of them.
Yes, molesting. And just like you said, if it's rape or do anything to any girl from inside that Udemy hotel. Yeah, but so where did they actually do this thing? Where did it actually happen? Where did this kind of thing they happen?
What I noticed in that camp, the David of a man.
That's David.
The David guy, yes. His room was upstairs.
Yes.
Then we were on the same line with the contestants. Because he gave me a very vital role in that camp. Out of me trusting him to say he will not do all those things. And this model was trusting me. So sometimes if I just even see the door open, I'll run out to observe the staircase. So these girls will just stroll upstairs. They will just text themselves. They will communicate. They will stroll upstairs. And majority of this whole thing, this molestation case, happened after they won. When they wanted to go for photo shoots, that's when one girl from Federal University of Turkey blew this thing up. That he asked her to give him blowjob. That the other person that came to do dress and tech inside gave him blowjob. He wanted to have sex with her without protection. So that's when he started deceiving them. Some of them donated their body out of that, those talk, while some of them refused. So it was this refusal that opened up all this thing. And this same Nancy, when everybody was speaking up, the same Nancy kept quiet. So I'm surprised she's bringing it up. And we know all of them. We know all of them that this whole thing started happened in 2023. But he kept this particular victim that he told he has video, and we're sorting money from this girl up to 9 million plus. Wow. Before somebody somehow introduced her to Fidelis Perekeme, who decided to take up this matter because it's a very painful and terrible experience. So that's what is going on now.
Over 9 million.
So what do you think the government should do about this, the whole scenario of this pageantry stuffs? Because I think this, just like what Princess said, that pageantry needs to be really checked properly. You understand? So do you people have any committee or a team that checked pageantry?
Yes, I agree with Princess Idadi for that. Pageantry need to be checked. And at this point, I'm calling on the Commissioner for Tourism, SA Tourism and all those entertainment, SA whatever. They should stand up now. It's not too late. The people that formed this particular regulatory body, I am saying this thing on camera live, the same set of people, they are the same set of people practicing the same thing. Majority of them in that circle, forming committee. I was never part of it, and I'll never be, because myself, I know that most of you don't know anything in pageantry entertainment. Even they are just about the business part of it, making money out of it. You cannot train your children and build your house with slavery from other girls. And you have sisters. So I cannot be part of those things. They should audition, in short, question or interview people organizing pageants. And then government should sit up and scrap all these pageants in these states that is not self-explanatory. All these studies in universities that don't have meaning. That you cannot explain. You see the name. The name alone does not have meaning. The name of this pageant does not have any societal value or contributions. They should scrap them. Should form up a task force committee. We should, if you want this state to be better. The social aspect of our lives in this state as youths is very, very important. Till tomorrow, I will stand by pageantry entertainment because it's impacted positively in my life. And then pageantry contributed to my self-development to the level I am today. And some other persons will agree with me. So I cannot say scrap pageantry or pageantry is bad, no. But there are loopholes, there are leakages everywhere.
That's the loopholes you're talking about.
That's the loophole. So it's them, the government have that authority. And then the same thing, the Richard Franklin matter, that has to do with the girl child.
Yeah.
I'm calling out on the Ministry of Youth, the Ministry of Women Affairs, Brother SSSA, and the wife of the governor of Bayelsa State. I am ready to devote my time, my energy, and then contribute to my own quota to make sure we curb this own nonsense that is bringing bad image to the state Bayelsa.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in this case now, what do you think they should do to this Richard?
This Richard situation, it needs correctional center for like 20 years or 30, if not the rest of his life. Richard does not have a house in Yenegua. Richard stays in a hotel. When he was in Akwa Ibom, stays in a hotel. Richard is intentional. His evil is intentional. Planned, arranged, deliberate acts. And then those people that are going to call people like Perekeme to try to withdraw this matter, they are one of the problems we have in this state. They are one of the problems. But we just need more people to support Perekeme on this. We need lawyers. We need human rights activists. This is the time we need them now. Richard if I'm guilty, which I know, with all the evidence, there are a lot of girls that are ready to come and testify. He should be sent to Okaka to stay there and spend the rest of his life. Kuje, anywhere they can transfer him. Because we don't even know if Richard is actually giving these girls untreatable diseases.
Very, very true.
And that part is very important because if you ask and if you, everybody that confided in me, Richard don't use protection. Yes, Richard don't use protection in any way. So we need to go deep in this matter.
Imagine how many
Richard
people
needs to. He's not the only one in this state too. But Richard own enough is enough. We just need to remove him somewhere, keep him somewhere. I'm not saying they should kill him. Keep him somewhere. Correctional center, they need to correct his brain. Because this is now looking like a mental disorder. The same system, the same style,
Is it mental disorder is relating to something that is devilish?
I don't know. So that's what I feel. I don't know. And then when he's talking to, I don't know how Richard, even me myself, that I think I'm too smart. Richard can wash my brain. He has done it before. I'll agree to that. Very manipulative. The day I rushed to Deme that I want to go and beat Richard and all the rest. Richard was already in tears, soft and everything. I was just so emotional immediately. And I forgave him. So we need to take Richard to court. And Richard needs to be sentenced. 50 years, 20 years imprisonment. They need to correct his brain. He needs to be properly. That's why is the correctional center there? Why did the government invest in correctional center if people like Richard are not supposed to be there? That's the only way to save. Because if we release Richard and Richard will go to another set and do the same thing. And the Nigerian society is involved. So we should save these people. From one of the victims collecting money from her father, the mother's business, it was as if she was even robbing her parents. It was as if she was under the influence of one spell or something. It's not even normal.
That's even what I'm asking.
Yes, it's not normal. For me, I feel it's
something
fetish.
That is,
but I don't have allegedly, in short, I don't have proof, but I feel it's fetish. Because I don't know how Richard will just talk to Yanni woman immediately. He will just agree with him. Because I know Richard as that kind of person. Richard told me, because when I brought up this same thing, Richard was like, my brother, one pastor has delivered me. He told me that whenever I want to have breakthrough in life, they will send one girl. That this what he said, if I'm really guilty, why are they releasing me? You see? So if we don't prove a point, others will not learn. Others will not learn. We are not helping the society. So if the government get to see this, they should act fast.
So what advice do you have to give to those aspiring contestants, models, and all of that? What advice do you have to give to them?
I will say this thing without fear or favor. All those desperate girls, they are the major contributors to this whole thing. Girls are desperate in these states. This modeling thing is not for everybody. You have dust brain. You want to be a beauty queen. They ask you to go and bring 1 million naira. You go and open your leg. Then these girls that would actually bring solution, do head-to-head challenge, deliver well, that you are seeing these old potentials there, they will just kill their dream. Because your one man will now call and say, give it to her. I'll give you 10 million naira. I'll give you 5 million and buy our mind. Do you understand? When they bring all those things, those kind of girls, in fact, they should just desist from all this kind of thing. Because desperation is the reason why people like Richard Franklin is manipulating most of these girls. Because most of them, not only the particular victim, there are many of them that gave him that 300,000 that wants to go abroad, want to be the Navarro ambassador. That case is still on. There are many of them. So we need to advise our own self. I will not tell any mother or father to say, stop your son or your daughter from. Because at the same time, people always identify with success. When Agbani Derego won Miss World, at what age? Till today, everybody is identifying with her. Ijo girl is the first girl to win Miss World from, those kind of things is what we actually want. But we are giving them this foundation from school to the state level and everywhere. We need to stop these girls, audition them, screen them out. Once they bring, I have experienced a situation where a girl will say, how much to win the crown? Even this, my last queen of NDA, a boy called me, like, if I buy your table, will my contestant win? I say, you need to fear me. Ask of me, if I beat you, you need to fear me. I still have the text on my phone, and I want the girl. Your boss think he can pay me for you to win. What's the excess you win? Then I'll return the ticket money back to you. Want to buy my table ticket of 100,000, I should give you the crown, I'll return the ticket. Am I a fool? You understand? So most of these people that are supporting this thing, they are the problem. We all need to put heads together to bring change.
So what do you have to say about Bayelsa State's pageantry?
Bayelsa State pageantry, to me, it was a very, very good platform, and that has helped shape a lot of persons. But today we have problems in the industry. So that does not mean we should scrap pageantry or we should advise against pageantry. If not for beauty pageants, we will not have great women like Agbani Derego in Nigeria from Ijaw Nation. We will not have great women like our famous fashion designer, Arete Dide, aka Fini, Z Okoya Goniba, event by Ozzy, Miriam Magbere, who's the CEO of Mimi Nigeria. These women started from beauty pageants. And you cannot even take their voice, their strengths. They are role models, and their journey started from beauty pageants. Most of them are housewives today. So it was a very, very positive, it's a positive impact to Bayelsans. That's what beauty pageant did. Starting from Niger Delta University to the borough, from our community, our rural areas to the urban city. So I will still say pageantry entertainment should be encouraged by the state governments in particular, should be encouraged. If the state government encourage pageantry by supporting beauty pageants, these old things will not continue because there will be no room for all those sponsors that are changing money for body parts. It will no longer work. Pageant organizers will no longer go to them for support. If the government should study our proposals and approve. Thank you. The disadvantage of pageantry in Bayelsa, one, will still boil down to those pageants that are not self-explanatory. Those people are business people. They just sit on, they gather themselves. We'll use these girls to say, before you know, this year we'll raise this kind of money and use it to maybe pay our house rent and push our life. Yes. And then they are the ones inducing these girls into prostitution. When you spot anything like that, as a model, you have any experience with any of those persons texting you, please speak up.
They don't speak.
My name is Bestman Enimo. If you check on Facebook, Enimo Egberibin, DM me immediately. Bring this evidence, screenshot, snap, record. You people should be very smart so that we'll start nailing them. And once we catch you, we'll ban you from this state entirely, no forgiveness, from producing anything that has to do with beauty pageants in this state.
Go jail first.
Yes, we'll ban them first. Before taking them, the law will decide. It is not on our own conviction, but we have to ban them first. And the Ministry of Tourism have that powers. They are not using it. If you talk now, they say it's political. You're not using your office well. Mr. Commissioner, sir, act. Thank you.
Well, you can only get this level of entertainment, this level of information here on Table Matters Podcast. Bestman Enimo, it's been a great honor having you here on Table Matters Podcast. You have made justice, definitely, to this topic. And of course, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, and of course on Instagram. Stay tuned with us. We here on Table Matters Podcast. Peace out.